Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. So I just wanted to put together this video really quickly to show you something really cool that a lot of you may not have seen or noticed when playing Destiny. The reason I say this is because when you hold your controller, typically you'll either hold it, on your lap or somewhere like that, to a point where you're not typically looking down at your controller, and especially not looking at the back of your controller. The reason I say that is on PS4, the PS4 controller has a light on the back, which you may or may not know about. Normally the light just sits there and doesn't really do much in most games, but in Destiny it does actually have a function. The really cool thing about this one is that it actually changes colour depending on what you're doing in the game, or kind of the status you're in, should I say. By default the light is blue. I've got a little picture-in-picture here for you to see. Now apologies, this is recorded with my webcam, and while the quality is good, it might not actually be that clear when it changes to some of the colours, so apologies in that respect, but you're going to have to take my word for this. By default, when you're playing around, the light is blue. Then obviously you roll around, do whatever you want, and it just stays blue. But when you get enough, when you get to overcharge mode, which allows you to use your special, the light then goes yellow, and this obviously matches up. When you think about it, it matches up. Blue is your kind of neutral state. Then when you go into overcharge, your little overcharge bar changes colour to yellow, and obviously this is matched with the light, so the light on the back is yellow. Then when you're fighting enemies, if you get really low on health and your health bar goes red in game, the light on the back of the controller will also go red. Now hopefully the red one is slightly clearer on this. The yellow and the blue are very close, so you might not have seen the difference. So what I'm going to actually do here is put a few screenshots on, a few photos on screen for you to see, and hopefully these are slightly better indicated, or at least if you can't see it in the light itself, look at the kind of light projected on the keyboard. You should see there the default light is blue, then the overcharged light is yellow, or the supercharged light is yellow, and then the danger light is red. Now there is actually a fourth colour here that I haven't actually got a picture of or footage of, because there was only actually one spot where it actually happened. But when you start the game, if you when you spawn and use your character and you go through the very first mission, there's a section where you go inside this really dark warehouse and you turn on a flashlight in game. When you turn the flashlight on in game, the light on the back of your controller actually goes white. So as opposed to the usual neutral blue, it goes bright white. So that is the fourth colour I've seen. There could well be more, but I haven't actually come across them yet. So for the time being, blue is neutral, yellow is when you've got an active overcharge, red is when you're in danger, and white is when you have a spotlight on. It doesn't really do much because, to be honest, most of the time you're going to be looking at the screen and you're obviously going to know when you've got an overcharge bar, you're going to know when you're in danger, you're going to know all these different things like that. So there's not really much of a use to it, but I just thought it was pretty cool. A nice little sort of added feature. Obviously this will only be applicable on the PS4 version, as the Xbox One controller doesn't have a sort of like fancy glowing light on the back. But yeah, that's all there is to it really. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.